Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Good to go. We are live from Princeton, North Carolina, Princeton High School, for this non-conference battle between Ayden-Grifton and Princeton. Ayden-Grifton's 13-4 on the year. This is the game number 18 For Princeton, they're 11-5. They're 8-0 in conference play. On the mound today for Princeton is Andrew Alnott. The lineup today for Ayden-Grifton, leading off in at shortstop, Bryson Williams. In right field, batting second, Parker Rowland. On the mound today, Camden Wilson. Batting fourth and playing first base, Jack Yule. At batting fifth and playing second base, Nate Brooks. Behind the plate and batting sixth, Davis Brinson. At third and batting seventh, John Fields. In left field and batting eighth, Hunter Hollingsworth. The DH today, batting ninth, Zach Jones. He'll be DHing for the center fielder, Connor Lofton. We're moments away from first pitch, where it'll be Bryson Williams coming in the bat. All right, we are ready for baseball here. Bryson Williams into the batter's box. And the wind and the pitch. Fastball. Called strike one. No balls, one strike. The wind and the pitch. Fastball. Called strike two on the inside corner. 0-2 count to Williams. Williams will have to battle here to start the game. Next pitch, fastball, misses low, ball one. One ball, two strikes to Williams. Parker Rowland on deck. Next pitch to Williams, off speed, swung on a miss, strike three. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Parker Rowland.
And for the Chargers, number 11, right fielder, Parker Rowland.
First pitch to Rowland. Misses outside, ball one. One ball, no strikes. One out here in the top of the first. The wind and the pitch. Fastball, foul back to the screen. Be a 1-1 count. The wind and the pitch. Fastball fouled away. It'd be one ball, two strikes to Rowland. And here's the 1-2 pitch again. Fastball. Misses high. Ball two. Two balls, two strikes to Rowland. Camden Wilson due up next. Next pitch. Fouled back to the screen. Rowland is battling. He'll face pitch number 6 of the at-bat. Pitcher checks the sign. Now the windup in the pitch. Off speed. Just swung on a miss, strike three. Two outs right now for the Chargers. That'll bring up the pitcher, Camden Wilson.
And for the Chargers, number 6, pitcher, Camden Wilson.
Pitcher checks the sign. Now the pitch. Fastball. Called strike one. No balls, one strike. The next pitch off speed, grounded to short, and bobbled by the shortstop. Camden Wilson will reach on the air, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Jack Yule.
And for the Chargers, number 21, first baseman, Jack Yule.
Alnott will now pitch from the stretch. He'll check the runner at first. And now the first pitch to Yule. Fastball misses inside. Ball one. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the first with a runner on first. And Yule was ahead on that one. He lines that one down the third base side into the dugout.
What you looking at, Nate? Why you
1 ball, 1 strike to Yule. Wilson takes a lead off first. Now the pitch to Yule. Off speed, fouled out of play. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Yule. Pitcher checks the runner at first. Now checks the sign. Now the pitch. Off speed in the dirt. Camden Wilson will still second. So it'll be a 2 ball, 2 strike count to Yule. Runner on second. Base hit could score 1 here in the first. Now the pitch. Fastball misses low. Ball 3. Wilson will reach third. So it'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Jack.
With Camden Wilson at third. The next pitch, off speed, fouled back. And Yule faces 8th pitch of the at bat. The first run of the game is 90 feet away at third. Pitcher checks the sign. Now the runner at third. Now the pitch. Fastball hit in the right field and will be caught by the right fielder for the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. Your first inning sponsor is Coltrane Hardware. The bottom of the first is brought to you by Pirate Lawn Enforcement. Tired of dealing with overgrown lawns, mosquitoes, and fire ants? Let Pirate Lawn Enforcement take care of it. We specialize in lawn care, mosquito control, and fire ant treatment to keep your yard looking great and pest-free. Call us today at 252-258-3182 and let the experts handle your yard so you can enjoy it. Pirate Lawn Enforcement, your lawn, our mission. Bottom of the first is also brought to you by 2nd Street Cafe. Craving delicious food with hometown charm? Visit 2nd Street Cafe with 2 locations in Farmville and Ayden. We're now open with extended hours until 9 p.m., serving up your favorites all day long. And stay tuned, breakfast is coming soon. Stop by 2nd Street Cafe for great food, great service, and a great time. We will be back in the bottom of the first, where Branson Flynn will lead off Princeton. We're back here in the bottom of the first, where the first pitch to Branson Flynn is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. The wind and the pitch. Fastball called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the shortstop Branson Flynn. Next pitch, fastball, misses high, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses high and inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball, foul, back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll see if this is the 6th fastball of the count. No, he throws all speed and misses high, ball 4.
Back for the Bulldogs, number 2, second baseman, Ashton Massey.
So there'll be a runner on first, nobody out for the second baseman, Ashton Massey. Wilson adjusting his pitching sleeve. Now back on the bump. Now the first pitch. Fastball misses high, ball 1. Wilson checks the sign. Now the pitch. Fastball misses high again. Wilson will check the sign. Now the runner at first. Now the pitch. Fastball misses high again. 3 straight balls. Next pitch. Fastball misses high, ball 4. And 2 straight walks to start off the first, as pitching coach Will James will head out to the mound and talk with Camden. So there'll be runners on first and second, nobody out here in the bottom of the first. We'll be back momentarily. All right, we join you back here in the bottom of the first. Runners on first and second for the center fielder, Evan Pate. He'll square to bunt as Camden Wilson misses high, ball 1. Next pitch, fastball, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the next pitch, fastball, misses high, ball 2. Wilson's just not finishing in the pitch right now, leaving it high. Next pitch misses high, ball 3. It's now 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, foul, back to the screen.
Let's go 6.
3 balls, 2 strikes now to Pate. Wilson checks the sign. And now from the stretch. Fastball, called strike 3. This will be 1 out. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Cade Gurley.
Number 6, first baseman, Cade Gurley.
First pitch to Gurley. Fastball, misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Gurley. Next pitch, fastball, swung on and missed, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Next pitch, fastball, hit into the air into right field. Roland catches it in right. As the runner from second will advance to third. 2 outs now. With runners on the corners, with the right fielder, Macon Boone, coming up to bat.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 15, right fielder, Macon Boone.
All right, runners on the corners, 2 outs. And the first pitch to Boone. Hit up in the air, and that'll fall into center field for a single. And that'll score the first run of the game as Princeton leads now 1-0.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 11, pitcher, Andrew Ona.
All right, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Andrew Allnut. First pitch, fastball, called strike 1. Wilson checks the sign. Now the pitch, fastball, fouled out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now the pitch, fastball, misses low, and the throw down to third will go into left field. Hollingsworth will throw it to third as Ashton Massey will score, or will steal third and then score on the play. It's now 2-0. Princeton leads. Macon Boone will get to second on the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-0. Princeton leads in the bottom of the first. Next pitch, fastball misses low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the pitcher. Boone leads off second. Next pitch, fastball misses high, ball 3. Camden Wilson has worked his pitch count to 25 pitches so far. Next pitch, off speed, fouled, and that one hit the catcher, Brinson. Umpire will give Brinson a breather. Brinson says he's good and we're ready to play. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wilson back on the bump. And now the 3-2 pitch. Off speed, called strike 3. Third out of the inning as Princeton will score 2 runs on 1 hit. They'll leave 1 runner left on base. Princeton leads 2-0 after the first. Top of the second is brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken. Looking for a family-friendly night out? Come out to Nash Hot Chicken. Every Monday, kids eat free. Plus, enjoy live music and dive into our delicious $5 chicken and mac bowls. Wing nights are Thursdays with 75-cent wings. It's the perfect spot for great food, good vibes, and family fun. See you at Nash Hot Chicken, where flavor and fun meet. Top of the second is also brought to you by Brady Repairs. Got broken electronics? Brady Repairs has you covered. From PS5s to vintage electronics, phones, and more, we fix it all. Conveniently located on Evans Street in Greenville, we offer fast, affordable repairs that get your devices back in action. Trust Brady Repairs to bring your gadgets back to life. Visit us today on Evans Street. When we return in the top of the second, it'll be the second baseman, Nate Brooks.
See you drive it, kid. Let's go, Nate. Starts off here.
All right, we're back here in the top of the second where Nate Brooks swings and drives a ball to third base. Third baseman fields it, throw it to first for the first out of the inning.
Back for the Chargers, number 12 catcher, Davis Brent.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Davis Brinson.
Let's go, back. Stay hot.
First pitch to Brinson, fastball, misses high, ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes to Brinson. Off speed, misses outside, ball two. Two balls, no strikes. Now the wind and the pitch. There's a ball hit into left field. Center fielder calls off the left fielder, and he'll catch it for the second out. That'll bring up the third baseman, John Fields.
Back for the Chargers, number 9 third baseman, John Fields.
The first pitch to the third baseman, off speed, called strike one. Oh, 1 count, 2 outs. Off speed, misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike now to the third baseman, Fields. Hunter Hollingsworth is on deck if Fields can reach. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed, misses low, ball two. It's a 2-1 count now to Fields. 3 straight breaking balls. We'll see if we see fastball here. The wind and the pitch. Fastball, foul down the third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed. Hit in the air as the second baseman will call off the first baseman for the third out of the inning. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 runners left on base. 2-0, Princeton leads as we head to the bottom of the second. Second inning sponsor is Pirate Lawn Enforcement. Bottom of the second is brought to you by Zaxby's. Craven Bold Flavors. Visit Zaxby's in Greenville, Winterville, and Washington. Whether it's our famous chicken fingers, mouthwatering wings, or fresh salads, we've got something for everyone. Stop by today and satisfy your cravings with Zaxby's unbeatable flavor and variety. 3 locations, 1 great taste, Zaxby's. The bottom of the second is also brought to you by Bums. Start your day right at Bums Restaurant, Ayden. Open at 5 a.m. Monday through Saturday. We're serving up mouthwatering barbecue, fried chicken, and our legendary cheese biscuits. Whether you're craving a hearty breakfast or a southern classic, Bums has the flavor you love. Come on down to Bums Restaurant, where tradition meets taste. We'll be back in the bottom of the second, where Kagan Gurley will lead off for Princeton in the bottom of the second. All right, back in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Kagan Gurley is fastball, misses high, ball one. Next pitch, fastball, swung on a miss, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gurley. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed, misses high, ball two. 2-1 count to Gurley. Now fastball, fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Wilson back on the bump. And now the wind and the pitch. Off speed, misses high, ball three. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. That's the pitch. Fastball, fouled back. And we'll try it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed, called strike three. Third strikeout of the day for Camden Wilson.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 17, left fielder Brody So.
So that'll be 1 out here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up the left fielder, Bradley Souls. First pitch to Souls, fastball, misses his own, ball one. The 1-0 pitch now. Fastball swung on a miss, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch misses inside, ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball hit in the right field. And that will be caught by Parker Rowland. 2 outs now in the bottom of the second. I just have to give up on that play and wait for the fans' reactions because I'm blocked out by the dugout there on the right field side. So 2 outs now for the catcher, Kellen Sparks. First pitch to Sparks. Misses his own, ball one. Next pitch, fastball, fouled out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike to the 9-hole hitter Sparks. Next pitch, fastball, fouled out of play. And that'll make it a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch. Off speed, did he go? And the umpire said he did not. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Off speed, called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the second. 0 runs, 0 hits. As Princeton leads 2-0 as we head to the top of the third, where the left fielder Hunter Hollingsworth will lead off. Top of the third is brought to you by Orthotics and Prosthetics East. At Orthotics and Prosthetics East, we provide custom solutions to help you move comfortably and confidently. Whether you need orthotics for support or prosthetics for mobility, our expert team is here for you every step of the way. Located right in Greenville, we offer personalized care and cutting-edge technology. Get back to living your life. Visit Orthotics and Prosthetics East today. The top of the third is also brought to you by Nash Studios. Ready to bring your music to life? Welcome to Nash Studios, your ultimate recording destination. With state-of-the-art equipment and expert sound, we'll help you create the sound you always dreamt of. Whether you're a solo artist or a full band, Nash Studios is where your music takes center stage. Book your session today at Nash Studios. Find your voice, we will record it. We'll head to the top of the third, and we'll see if the Chargers can get anything going. It'll be 8-9-1 due up when we return. All right, first pitch to Hollingsworth here. Fastball misses inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The line and the pitch. Hit into left field. Oh, and the left fielder's going to drop it. Hollingsworth will reach on the air. And we'll have runners on first. Nobody out in the third. So it'll be a runner on first. Nobody out for the DH, Zach Jones. Pitcher will check the runner at first. Now the pitch. Jones lays down a beautiful bunt. Pitcher Fields throws over to first as Hunter Hollingsworth will reach second as Jones is out at first. So it'll be 1 out, runner on second for the shortstop, Bryson Williams.
For the Chargers, number 4, shortstop, Bryson Williams.
All right. First pitch to Williams. Off speed. Beautiful bunt down the third base side. Pitcher Fields throws it over to first. 2 outs now. And that'll get Hollingsworth over to third for the right fielder, Parker Rowland.
For the Chargers, number 11, outfielder, Parker Rowland.
2 outs, runner on third. In the first pitch to Rowland. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 1. Oh, 1 count, 2 outs. So next pitch to Rowland. Off speed, grounded to second, fielded, throw over to first. He's off the bag. He's off the bag. He is way off the bag, and the umpire is going to call him out. And right now, that's a third out of the inning. But the umpires are discussing. Coach Will James is heated over at first. Umpires still discussing. If the runner is safe at first, then Ayden-Grifton will have one run in this game. Umpires are still talking it over. Coach Skinner is right beside him to listen to it. And the umpire is going to change the call, as that'll make it 2-1 now. Chargers cut it to 1. So that'll be an error on the second baseman. All right, so there'll be a runner on first, 2 outs, as the Princeton head coach will now argue with the umpires, which, I mean, I don't blame him. There's only one view, and that was the second base umpire. He caught him out first, and now it's safe. And now the argument is over as we head back to play. Runner on first, 2 outs for the pitcher, Camden Wilson. Pitcher checks the runner at first. Now the pitch. Foul down the third base side. No balls, 1 strike. As the pitcher all nut gets back on the mound. He'll check the runner at first. And now the pitch. Misses. Oh, that's called strike 2. That one looked high. So now it's 0-2 count. Roland leads off at first. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Fastball fouled back as Wilson will battle. Still 0-2 count. Now the pitch. And that one's hit into right field. Right fielder comes on and he'll make the play for the third out. But that's not before Ayden-Grifton scores 1 run on 0 hits and leaves 1 runner on. Princeton leads 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the third. A key note so far, Princeton has committed 3 errors through 3 innings of play. All right, so we are headed to the bottom of the third. The third inning is sponsored by Orthotics and Prosthetics East. Bottom of the third is brought to you by Coltrane Hardware. Looking for the right tools for your next project? Coltrane Hardware has everything you need. Located in the heart of downtown Ayden, we've got the supplies, expert advice, and friendly service to help you tackle any job. From home repairs to do-it-yourself projects, Coltrane Hardware is your go-to store. Stop by today and get it done right with Coltrane Hardware. Bottom of the third is also brought to you by 2nd Street Cafe. Craving delicious food with hometown charm? Visit 2nd Street Cafe with 2 locations in Farmville and Ayden. We're now open with extended hours until 9 p.m. Serving up your favorites all day long. And stay tuned, breakfast is coming soon. Stop by 2nd Street Cafe for great food, great service, and a great time. We'll be back in the bottom of the third, where the leadoff batter, Branson Flynn, will lead off Princeton. We join you back here in the top of the third as the leadoff hitter, the shortstop, Branson Flynn, will be the batter. And Wilson's having some issues with the pitch band. As Brinson will go the old-fashioned way for calling strikes or calling pitches, and he called a strike right there. First pitch called, strike one. No balls, one strike. Fastball misses high, ball one. One ball, one strike to Flynn. Now the wind and the pitch, off speed. I don't know where that one missed. Ball two. Two balls, one strike. The wind and the pitch, fastball misses high, ball three. 3-1 count now. And there's fastball fouled out of play. If Wilson can locate fastball early in the counts, his pitch count will fall. Right now it's up to 48. As the next pitch misses high, ball four. So that'll be a runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up the second baseman, Ashton Massey. Runner on first, nobody out. As Wilson now pitching from the... He's pitching from the stretch. First pitch is a bunt that's foul back. This will be an 0-1 count. As the third base coach will now want to talk to the hitter. All right, meeting's over. And now the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses high. Ball one. One ball, one strike to Massey. He's walked in his first at bat and later on scored. Wilson will check on the runner at first by throwing it over. Not successful. So it'll be one ball, one strike, nobody out. Runner on first. Now the pitch. Fastball misses high. Ball two. Two-one count as Massey's still trying to lay down a bunt. Next pitch, fastball misses high. Ball three. So it's now a 3 balls, 1 strike count. As fastball misses high. Ball four. And this is like we're reliving the first inning. As it'll be runners on first and second as Coach Skinner will head to the mound. As they're going to bring in Slater Persinger. With runners on first and second, nobody out in the bottom of the third. That pitch and change is brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken, located in Greenville, North Carolina. We will be back after Slater warms up. All right, so we join you back here in the bottom of the third. The first pitch is a ball, and Brinson got it caught in the web of his glove as the runner's still second and third. So we runners on second and third, 1-0 count to the batter, Evan Pate. Next pitch, fastball, misses high, ball one. Right, that's ball two. So it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, fouled out of play. Two balls, 1 strike. Runners on second and third, nobody out in the third. Next pitch, all speed, called, strike 2. 2-2 count. It's a towering 6'7" Slater Persinger. Trying to get out of this jam here in the third. All speed, fouled out of play. Still a 2-2 count. Slater checks the sign, and now he'll step off. Now he's back on the bump. 2-2 count. Now the pitch, fastball, misses outside, ball 3. 3-2 count. Runners at second and third for the center fielder, Evan Pate. Now the pitch, fastball, called, strike 3. The second time Pate has struck out today. 1 out now in the bottom of the third, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Cade Gurley. First pitch to Gurley, fastball hit deep in the center field. Roland catches for the second out, as that'll score a run for Princeton. Flynn will score as Massey will head over to third. As there will be 2 outs with the runner on third, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Macon Boone.
Back for the Bulldogs, number 15, right fielder, Macon Boone.
First pitch to Boone, fastball, misses high, ball 1. 1-0 count. 2 outs in the bottom of the third as Princeton leads 3-1. Next pitch, fastball, flared in the right field, and that'll drop. Macon Boone has singled for the second time, as it is now a 4-1 game in the bottom of the third.
Back for the Bulldogs, number 11, pitcher Andrew Allnut.
Hey, got a short one in the middle if you need it, Tolt. Green.
So 2 outs, runner on first for the pitcher Andrew Allnut. First pitch, called, strike 1. The next pitch by Slater, off speed, called, strike 2. 0-2 count. Allnut struck out in his first at bat. Let's see if he does it again. No, he'll ground it to third, and now get past the third baseman. Goes into left field, throw down to third, and the runner will slide underneath the tag. Allnut singles. The runner from first will reach third. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the third.
Back for the Bulldogs, number 4, third baseman Kagan Gurley.
And work your way out. I still got a short one in the middle.
So runners on first and third, 2 outs. And the first pitch to Kagan Gurley will be called a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Allnut stole second on that pitch. So now it's runners on second and third. Next pitch to Kagan. Ground ball to short. Throw over to first. In time for the third out. So 2 runs on 2 hits. 2 runners left on base. 4-1, Princeton leads as we head to the top of the fourth, where Jack Yule will lead off the Chargers. The top of the fourth is brought to you by Nash. Looking for a family-friendly night out? Come out to Nash Hot Chicken. Every Monday, kids eat free. Plus, enjoy live music and dive into our delicious $5 chicken and mac bowls. Wing nights are Thursdays with 75-cent wings. It's the perfect spot for great food, good vibes, and family fun. See you at Nash Hot Chicken, where flavor and fun meet. We'll be back momentarily. All right, we're back in the top of the fourth, where the first baseman Jack Yule will lead off the Chargers. First pitch to Yule, fastball swung on and missed, strike one. 0-1 count to Yule. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed, fouled out of play. 0-2 count now to Yule. Pitcher will check the sun. Now the windup and the pitch. Fastball misses low, ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the next pitch to Yule. Off speed, misses low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Yule. Now the wind and the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. One out in the fourth, and that'll bring up the quarterback, Nate Brooks.
Back to the Chargers, number 2, second baseman Nate Brooks.
Now the wind and the pitch to Brooks misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Brooks. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 1 inside. 1-1 count, 1 out in the fourth. Next pitch, fastball misses low and outside, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, fouled out of play. And that'll make it 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count, 1 out to Brooks. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses low, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the 4th. Now a wind and the pitch. Fastball popped up in the air. And the shortstop will call it off. He'll catch it for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Davis Brinson.
Back to the Chargers, number 12 catcher Davis.
2 outs now, nobody on in the 4th. First pitch to Brinson. Lined hard to second base. Fielded by the second baseman and throw over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down in the 4th for the Chargers. As Princeton leads 4-1. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. 4th inning sponsor is Brady Repairs. Bottom of the 4th is brought to you by Bums. Start your day right at Bums Restaurant in Ayden. Open at 5 a.m. Monday through Saturday. We're serving up mouthwatering barbecue, fried chicken, and our legendary cheese biscuits. Whether you're craving a hearty breakfast or a Southern classic, Bums has the flavor you love. Come on down to Bums Restaurant where tradition meets taste. Bottom of the 4th is brought to you by Zaxby's. Craving bold flavors? Visit Zaxby's in Greenville, Winterville, or Washington today. Whether it's our famous chicken fingers, mouthwatering wings, or fresh salads, we've got something for everyone. Stop by today and satisfy your cravings with Zaxby's unbeatable flavor and variety. 3 locations, 1 great taste. Zaxby's. When we return in the bottom of the 4th, it'll be the left fielder Bradley Souls due up for Princeton. We'll be back momentarily. All right, Brody Souls is the first batter. He swings at the first pitch, grounds it to the short, throw over to first in time. 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 4th.
Good job, Slater.
Back for the Bulldogs, number 1 catcher Kellen Sparks.
Next pitch, the catcher, Kellen Sparks. First pitch to Sparks, misses low and outside, ball 1. Next pitch, fastball. Called, ball 2. 2-0 count. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch swung on a miss, strike 2. 2-2 count. Slater checks the sign. Now the pitch. Slider misses low. Ball 3.
Win it. Win this pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes. As the leadoff batter will be next. Throws fastball fouled out of play. As we'll try a full count again. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball. Wow. I don't know where that one missed. Brinson's going to talk to the umpire there to see where that one missed. But nevertheless, it's a walk as Sparks is on first. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Branson Flynn.
Number 3, shortstop, Branson Flynn.
He's walked twice and scored twice. First pitch to Flynn, fastball, called strike 1. Next pitch to Flynn, fastball, swung on a miss, strike 2. (0-2) count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch, misses outside. 1-2 count. Slater checks her runner at first. Now the pitch. Off speed, misses low, ball 2. It's now a 2 balls, 2 strikes count. Runner takes the lead at first. Now the pitch, off speed, called. Strike 3 at the top of the zone.
Got 2. Got short in the middle if you need it.
Ready for the Bulldogs, number 2.
2 outs now for the second baseman, Ashton Massey. Slater checks the runner at first. Now the pitch. Fastball misses low. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch. Fastball. Called strike 1. Next pitch, off speed, misses outside. Brinson throws him out at second. What a play by the catcher, Davis Brinson. So, 3 outs in the 4th. Ashton Massey will be due up for Princeton since he didn't finish his bat in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no runners left on base. It's 4-1. Princeton leads headed to the 5th. The Chargers have been here before. Some call them the cardiac Chargers. And all I'm asking for is the ones that are listening, go ahead and turn that hat on backwards. Get your rally caps on as the Chargers look to rally in the top of the 5th with John Fields leading off. Top of the 5th is brought to you by Pirate Lawn Enforcement. Tired of dealing with overgrown lawns, mosquitoes, and fire ants? Let Pirate Lawn Enforcement take care of it. We specialize in lawn care, mosquito control, and fire ant treatment to keep your yard looking great and pest-free. Call us today at 252-258-3182 and let the experts handle your yard so you can enjoy it. Pirate Lawn Enforcement, your lawn, our mission. We will be back as the third baseman, John Fields, will lead off the Chargers. All right, we're back in the top of the 5th, where the third baseman, John Fields, will lead off. First pitch to Fields. Fastball misses inside. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to Fields. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed, called. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Fastball grounded softly to short. Fielded, throw over to first in time. 1 out in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Hunter Hollingsworth.
Let's go, Hunt.
Batting for the Chargers, number 10, Hunter Hollingsworth.
Let's go, Hippie. Let's go, Hippie.
The wind and the pitch. Fastball swung on a miss. Strike one. Next pitch. Fastball down the right field line. And that'll be foul. Or allowed. Strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. As Hollingsworth's going to have to battle. Zach Jones due up next. As the pitcher gets back on the bump. Check the sign, now the pitch. Off speed, swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Good, Hunt.
2 outs now in the 5th, and that'll bring up the DH, Zach Jones.
Batting for the Chargers, number 14, designated hitter Zach Jones.
First pitch to Jones. Fastball. Foul. Down the third base side. Oh, 1 count, 2 outs. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, let's go, Zach. Are you here?
Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed, misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. If Jones can reach, Bryson Williams will be due up next. Next pitch fouled back into the screen. It's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2-2. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3. So no runs, no hits for the Chargers in the 5th. As we head to the bottom of the 5th. 5th inning sponsor is Bums. Bottom of the 5th is brought to you by Brady Repairs. Got broken electronics? Brady Repairs has you covered. From PS5s to vintage electronics, phones, and more, we fix it all. Conveniently located on Evans Street in Greenville, we offer fast, affordable repairs that get your devices back in action. Trust Brady Repairs to bring your gadgets back to life. Visit us today on Evans Street. Bottom of the 5th is also brought to you by Orthotics and Prosthetics East. At Orthotics and Prosthetics East, we provide custom solutions to help you move comfortably and confidently. Whether you need orthotics for support or prosthetics for mobility, our expert team is here for you every step of the way. Located right in Greenville, we offer personalized care and cutting-edge technology. Get back to living your life. Visit Orthotics and Prosthetics East today. We head now to the bottom of the 5th, where Ashton Massey will lead off.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 2, second baseman Ashton Massey.
Slater checks the sun. And now we're ready for baseball here in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch to Massey. Swung on a miss, strike one. No balls, one strike. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball swung on a miss, strike two. 0-2 count to Massey. Slater will check the sun. Now the windup and the pitch. Off speed, swung on and missed, strike three for the first out of the fifth.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 14, center fielder Evan Pate.
And that'll bring up the center fielder, Evan Pate. Now the wind and the pitch. First pitch to Pate, misses high, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch to Pate, fastball, called, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the wind and the pitch, off speed, swung on and missed, strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind and the pitch, off speed, fouled. As the third base coach wants to speak with the home plate umpire on that. Conversation went well. Now it'll be a 1 ball, 2 strike count, 1 out to Evan Pate. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses outside, ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the center fielder who struck out twice so far. Next pitch, off speed, popped up in the air and out of play down the third base side. We'll try it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slater checks the sign, now the pitch. And there is a pop-up right back to the pitcher for the second out. Two outs now for the first baseman, Cade Gurley. First pitch to Gurley, fouled out of play. When the Chargers come to bat in the sixth, it'll be the top of the lineup. Next pitch to Gurley, called, strike two. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slater will check the sign. Now the windup and the pitch. Off speed, called, strike three. No runs, no hits. As the Chargers will have the top of the lineup and Bryson Williams due up in the sixth. Top of the sixth is brought to you by Coltrane Hardware. Looking for the right tools for your next project? Coltrane Hardware has everything you need. Located in the heart of downtown Ayden, we've got the supplies, expert advice, and friendly service to help you tackle any job, from home repairs to do-it-yourself projects. Coltrane Hardware is your go-to store. Stop by today and get it done right with Coltrane Hardware. The top of the sixth is brought to you by Nash Studios, ready to bring your music to life. Welcome to Nash Studios, your ultimate recording destination. with state-of-the-art equipment and expert sound engineers will help you create the sound you've always dreamt of. Whether you're a solo artist or a full band, Nash Studios is where your music takes center stage. Book your session today at Nash Studios. Find your voice. We will record it. All right. We head to the top of the 6th inning. It's brought to you by the Cardiac Chargers. We'll see if the Chargers can get it going. We'll be back momentarily. All right. Bryson Williams leads off in the top of the 6th. Rewind in the pitch. Off speed. Dribbler to first base. To the catcher. And the catcher is going to throw him out at first. 1 out.
Batting for the Chargers, number 11, right fielder, Parker Rowe.
Let's go.
All right, so 1 out here as Parker Rowland takes the first pitch deep right field and caught on the warning track. 2 outs now in the top of the 6th as Camden Wilson
Batting for the Chargers, number 6, third baseman, Camden Wilson.
is up now. 2 outs in the 6th. First pitch to Wilson, and there's a drive deep left field, and that ball is gone. Camden Wilson cuts the lead to 2 in the 6th. Wow. So 2 outs as the Chargers cut it 4-2. And that'll bring up the powerful Jack Yule. Now the wind in the pitch. Fastball fouled back. Oh, 1 count to Yule. As the pitcher will step off the mound, now back on. If Yule can reach the quarterback, Nate Brooks will be up next. Now the wind in the pitch. Off speed, misses low, ball 1. And now the coach will head out to the mound to talk to the pitcher.
This mound is brought to you by Edwards Pharmacy in Ayden.
And a fun fact about that solo shot to left field is Camden Wilson broke up the no-hitter with that swing. All right, mound visit is over. It'll be a 1-1 count to Yule. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. All right, pitcher's ready. Now the wind in the pitch. Fastball misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Yule. Next pitch misses low, ball 3. 3-1 count. Brooks is due up next. Next pitch, all speed. There's a drive to center field. That ball's back. And call at the warning track. That's 3 straight that we thought were out of here off the bat. Only one of them was out. So the third out of the inning is a deep fly ball to center field. After 5.5 innings, Princeton leads 4-2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back. All right, we join you back in the bottom of the 6th where the right fielder Macon Boone is due up. First pitch to Boone, fastball, pieced in the center field, and will be caught by the speedy outfielder Parker Rowland. One out now here in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 11 pitcher Andrew Allnut.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, Andrew Allnut. First pitch, fastball, called, strike 1. Next pitch, fastball misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch, slider misses low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the wind and the pitch. There's a ground ball to short, fielded by Bryson Williams. Throw over to first. Yule makes a jumping catch, and he'll tie the bag in time for the second out.
For the Bulldogs, number 4, third baseman, Kagan Gurley.
2 outs, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Kagan Gurley. First pitch to Gurley, fastball, called, strike 1. Now the wind and the pitch, fastball, called, strike 2. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball fouled out of play. Still 0-2 count. Slater checks the sign. Now the pitch. Off speed, dribbled out to the pitcher. Slater fields, throws over to first in time for the third out of the inning. Chargers down to their last 3 outs here in the 7th as Nate Brooks will lead off in the top of the 7th. We'll be back momentarily. Leading off in the top of the 7th, the second baseman and quarterback, Nate Brooks. First pitch to Brooks. Off speed, popped up in the air to the first baseman, and will be squeezed for the first out of the inning. 1 out. First pitch, fastball, hard hit to second base, fielded and thrown over to first for the second out. That's the second time that's a hard hit ball straight to the second baseman.
Let's go, 9.
2 outs now. Chargers down to their last out. That'll be the third baseman, John Fields. First pitch, off speed, misses outside, ball 1. The wind and the pitch. Fastball misses low, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Now the next pitch. Fastball, called strike 1 at the bottom of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike to Fields. Next pitch, fastball, called strike 2. Chargers down to their final out and final strike. Now the wind and the pitch. Off speed, misses low and outside, ball 3. 3-2 count as Fields tries to stretch this game out a little bit. The wind and the pitch. Fastball misses high, ball 4. Tying run is now at bat, and that's Hunter Hollingsworth, the left fielder. Fields leads off first. Now the first pitch to Hollingsworth. Off speed, misses low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Runner on first, 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Next pitch, fastball, misses high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. As the coach will head out to the mound.
This mound is brought to you by the Highway 55 in Grifton.
And that will be a pitching change. Brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken, located in Greenville. New pitcher is the center fielder, Evan Pate. So, the first there'll be a runner on first, 2 outs for Hunter Hollingsworth. That'll still have a 2-0 count when we return. All right, we'll join you back here in the top of the 7th.
Number 14, Evan Pate.
It's Evan Pate will be the new pitcher for the Princeton Bulldogs. 2-0 count to Hollingsworth. Next pitch, fastball, misses outside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Fields at first. And this should be a take. Fastball misses low, ball 4. First and second now for Zach Jones, a kid who loves to hit fastball. If he can get fastball first pitch, this game could get a little interesting.
Batting for the Chargers, number 14, designated hitter Zach Jones.
Top of the lineup due up next if Jones can reach. First pitch, fastball, called, strike 1. 0-1 count, 2 outs now. Now the next pitch. Fastball misses low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball driven into center field. And that ball's going to get down. Bill's around third. And he'll score. It's going to be a 1-run ball game as Zach Jones singles. And that'll bring up the top of the lineup, Bryson Williams.
Good job, Zach.
Batting for the Chargers, number 4, shortstop Bryson Williams.
Tying run at second. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Bryson Williams, the leadoff batter, due up now. First pitch, fastball, called, strike 1. Runners take their lead off first and second. Now the pitch misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. If Williams can reach, Roland is due up next. Pate checks a sign. Now checks her runner at second. Next pitch, fastball, misses low, ball 2. 2-1 count to Williams. As Pate will step off the mound. Now back on the bump. Checks a sign, now checks the runner at second. 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses low, ball 3. 3-1 count to Williams.
Let's go, BB.
3-1 count to Williams.
Let's go, Bryce. Let's go, 2. Let's go, 4.
Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Merry-go-round on the bases. Everybody's going to be running. Pitcher has only thrown fastball. You got to assume that fastball's coming. Next pitch. Fastball in the dirt. Ball 4. Bases juiced. For the right fielder, Parker Rowland. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And that'll bring out the pitching coach, maybe the head coach. They all look the same. Headed out to a mound visit. We'll be back momentarily. All right, we're back here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Parker Rowland. Pate checks the sign. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 1. 0-1 count to Rowland. The tying run is 90 feet away at third base. The wind and the pitch. Fastball down the left field line and foul. 6 feet away from that being Ayden-Grifton lead. Instead, it'll be a 0-2 count as Rowland will have to battle. O2 count, bases loaded. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Next pitch. Fastball misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the wind and the 1-2 pitch. Off speed, swung on and missed, strike 3. First off-speed pitch he's thrown all game. And the Chargers go down 4-3 in this one. This team has an incredible amount of fight in them. This time they just started a little too late. But in the 7th, 1 run, 1 hit, 3 runners left on base. Princeton Bulldogs win 4-3. We will be back for the Ray Avery Easter Tournament starting on Saturday. That'll be at Ayden-Grifton, and the Chargers will play Saturday, then Monday and Tuesday of next week. We'll be back Saturday. Thank you so much for tuning in.